Hello everyone, welcome to Happy Learners, and in this video we're going to see how to type something in a browser using Robocorp. In the previous video we have seen how to open a browser in Robocorp, and here we have two different keywords to type something in a browser. One is input text and the other one is the input password. For these two keywords we have three arguments. Both of them have the same arguments. One is locator, where to write or where to type, and second one is the text. On in this here we have password, what is the value that you are going to write there or type there, and third one is the clear. If something already filled in that particular field, it will clear that and then type something there. So what is the difference between input text and input password? Input text, it by default it logs all the values at the trace level, but when if you type input text keyword and if you type something, it will log the particular value what you are typing into the log file. But when you are using input password, it won't log that particular value in the log file. So let me show you that as well while executing it. So let's go ahead and open Visual Studio now, and this is from the previous video. We have open available browser and we are opening Amazon, and this is our library, which is rpa browser.selenium. So the first one is, let's see, input text. How to use input text. One is locator and then another one is a text. So let's go ahead and open a browser, and here is our browser, and let's open amazon.in and just right click and then inspect to get the id. And for um, giving the locator, you can use id, you can use name, or you can use the css selector or the xpath, anything that you can use. For now let's take the id here from here, or you can use the name as well, which is field input and nav progressive attribute. You can also give the name. Let's take the id. Let's copy this from here. Let's go to Visual Studio. In the place of locator, pass the value which we copied, and we don't need these double quotes. Let's make it. And what is the text? Let's say I want mobiles, right? And let me save this, and let me here use input password so that we can see the logging capabilities, what is actually happening there. We'll see the difference when we use those two. And it is id again, we are entering the same value there, which is mobiles. Let's say cars, and this time we will use the third parameter as well, which is clear. By default it is false. It is a boolean value. You can change the value to true. If you don't want to erase the value which is already there, make it is false. So let's go ahead and run this. Let's see. It need to open amazon.in and it need to search for the mobiles, and then it need to search for cars as well, but it need to remove mobiles and then search for cars. Let's wait for this to start, and it is starting now. It is opening the amazon.in, and then you need to carefully see here, and it will type. Once it is completely loaded, it will type mobiles, and it cleared it, and then it typed cars. So execution is successful. So let's go ahead and see the log file. Let me refresh the log file, and if you open this browser keywords demo, we were able to successfully open the browser. And then input text id, if you see here, it says in the documentation where types the given text into the field identified by the locator. So it is identifying this particular locator, which is id, and it is typing the value, which is mobiles. And if you see here in the log info, it telling that typing text mobiles into the text field of this id. But if you see the same thing in input password, and you don't see the value which is mobiles here, because typing password into the field, but it is not telling us the value of the password. It is saying that temporarily setting, it is setting the value of the log level to none when we are typing a password, and after entering the password it is changing that to the info, so that other keywords values will be logged. So this is the difference between input text and the input password. Based on your need, you can use any of these to enter something on a website or any other browser. And that's it for this video. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please consider subscribing for more videos. Thanks for watching.